Ever sprinted 100 meters faster than Usain Bolt? No? Well, you haven't seen a chihuahua on a bad hair day then. Yes, dear listeners, we're diving into the world of cynophobia today, the fear of man's best friend. Now I know what you're thinking. How can anyone be scared of those cute, cuddly, drooly bundles of joy? But let's not forget, not all heroes wear capes, some wear tail-wagging fears. Imagine for a moment a grown man, a bodybuilder perhaps, running for his life from a tiny Yorkie with a pink bow on its head, or a brave firefighter climbing up a tree to escape a dachshund. Hilarious, isn't it? But it's a reality for some. The irony of fearing such a universally loved creature is not lost on us. But that's the charm of human nature, isn't it? So if you've ever run a marathon upon seeing a Pomeranian, stay tuned, this one's for you. Just like a bad date sometimes, it's not them, it's you. Now, let's dig into the root of the fear, the deep down dirty dirt, the crux of cynophobia. A lot of this fear can stem from traumatic past experiences. Imagine being a toddler and a giant slobbering Saint Bernard barrels towards you. It's like being in a monster movie, except the monster is a furry bundle of joy that just wants to play fetch. Another common cause is simply a lack of familiarity with dogs. Picture this, you've lived your whole life eating vanilla ice cream. One day someone hands you a scoop of Rocky Road. It's new, it's different, it's got nuts. That can be scary, right? Similarly, if you've never had the chance to interact with dogs, they can seem strange, unpredictable, even frightening. But remember, dogs are just like us. They want to be loved, they want to play, and yes, they occasionally drool. So next time you see a dog and feel your heart race, remember it might just be because you've never had a furry best friend. Now imagine having a staring contest with a Saint Bernard. Intimidating, isn't it? But fear not. Let's explore some strategies to help you conquer the Canine Conundrum, also known as cynophobia. One of the most effective strategies is exposure therapy. Think of it as a video game. You start with the easy levels, maybe a plush toy dog. Once you've mastered that, you move on to the next level, perhaps a picture of a dog, then a video, and eventually the boss level, a real, live, tail-wagging dog. Remember, there's no rush, take your time. It's not a race, it's a journey. Then there's cognitive behavioral therapy. This is where you become Sherlock Holmes, investigating and challenging your fear. Ask yourself, is it rational to fear all dogs because one bit me when I was 5? Just because one apple is rotten doesn't mean we stop eating apples, right? Another strategy is to learn about dogs. Knowledge is power, my friends. Did you know that dogs wag their tail to the right when they're happy and to the left when they're scared? Or that a dog's sense of smell is 1,000 times more powerful than ours? So when you smell like fear, they can tell. But when you smell like confidence, they can tell that too. Now imagine being able to visit friends who have dogs without breaking a sweat. Imagine not crossing the street when you see a dog approaching but instead smiling at the sight. Imagine being the one who says, "Can I pet your dog?" instead of, "Keep that beast away from me." Overcoming cynophobia is not just about not being afraid, it's about gaining a new perspective, a new friend even. It's about not letting fear dictate what you can and cannot do. It's about freedom. So, the next time you see a dog, instead of sprinting in the opposite direction, maybe try a friendly wave. Or if you're feeling brave, a pat on the head. So, there you have it folks, cynophobia, the fear of man's best friend. We've unraveled the Canine Conundrum, dug up the roots of this fear, and even provided a game plan to face your furry foes. It may seem odd to be scared of something so fluffy, but hey, everyone has their quirks. You see, facing your fears, whether it's a fear of dogs, heights, or even the fear of running out of coffee, is all about taking those small but brave steps. And remember, each step you take is a victory. We've had a blast exploring this topic with you. We hope this video has shed some light on the subject and maybe even given you the courage to pet the next dog you see. After all, they're not all as scary as Cujo. If you've enjoyed this video and possibly even petted a dog while watching it, consider subscribing to our channel for more. Remember, the only thing to fear is fear itself, and maybe spiders. They're pretty scary.